how that impacts both, or if that's true, right, but also how that impacts fighting.
I mean, it's a good question. It's complicated, I think. Partly because part of what's happening is that everything's speeding up, right? We're in this kind of accelerationist moment where maybe we thought we could do things a little slower, and then as of about a year ago, all of a sudden things start to move fast. And that's partly because the strategy of people like Steve Bannon is to sow chaos as well, right? Is to create, it's not just to enforce a certain kind of policy proposal, it's to actually create chaos and use that chaos, right? This is shock doctrine. This is to create a dramatic possibility for leaps in what they want. What we need to do is to understand that we need to be able to use that crisis to our advantage, right? To understand that we're not going to save ourselves through caution either, right? And I think that can be a temptation to try to do the least damage possible. Is a constant temptation. It leads to the kind of perverse pragmatism of even someone like Hillary Clinton, who again is a warmonger, all these things, but who thinks that she can win an election just by taking the most pragmatic, calculated route, not realizing that everything is going to hell around her, and that people like Bernie Sanders are able to step in and say, well, listen, like there are actual dynamics at play that we need to understand if we want to even win, right? Much less if we want to advance a different policy program and push that forward. So I think in a certain way we need to accelerate. In a certain way we need to see what it is that they are doing and to use that momentum as a way of pushing toward a different alternative politics.
I'm not sure I buy it. I'm not sure I buy the more violent argument at the moment. I think that's debatable. I think, in a tradition of ethnic cleansing and land theft, I mean, it's you know what I mean? It's hard to say. I mean, is Palestine in a more violent space now than it was in 48? Is it more violent space than it was in 67? Is it more violent space in 73? More violent space in 92 is that? Okay, I get nervous. I think. But your point's well taken, right? Which is, the response to both structural violence and kind of material, more direct material forms of violence, has been to just double down on it, and now we're seeing kind of an extreme outcome in Gaza right now. Hopefully, we see some relief, but no, it wouldn't shock me if we saw the same thing here in the States. But it all comes down to how you resist, and how the resistance gets co-opted or gets engaged. Yeah.